What up, dead dog? What up, it's what? We're live on YouTube and Twitch again. That's right, we're doing some wobbly waves right now, Dusty. What up, Henry? Damn, dead dog across YouTube and Twitch. Do a flare in different speed variations, like one clicks or any flares. What you looking for? Okay. One click flare. There's your one click. That's the most basic flare. Two click. There's your two click flare. Three click flare. There's your three click flares. After three clicks, it's hard to do like variations of like they get more boring basically. The more notes you add to a technique, the less versatile it is. Let me just pick a different beat though. Okay, four click flare. 5-click flares are better at faster tempos, but let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 5-click flares. 6-click flares. Seven click flares. I'm gonna go back to the other beat. Because 7-click flares, you kind of have to orbit them. Maybe that's a little slow. Let's see. Eight click flares. Here's where I can't do them back and forth anymore. Now they're just going to be in one direction. That's 8, 9. Let's see. Um, 10. After this point, it gets crazy. I can't really. It's really hard to pick exactly like how many notes. I don't really count after this point. But what was I doing yesterday? I think I did 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 12-click flare. Aren't you glad you asked for all the flares from simplest to hardest? Yeah, and then there's other stuff probably, but that's the gist of it. You can do 7-click flares up to orbits, and then I don't know, up to 12, like a 12-click flare. But at a certain point, it's like ridiculous. It's not like it's not even like it's not a real technique anymore. It's just clicking and like trying to keep the endurance up so that you don't like your hand doesn't cramp up. Can I show an orbit and then a 3-click orbit? Yeah, for sure. 2-click orbit. Hey. Where'd my beat go? My beat just crashed. What the heck? I crashed it with the 12 click flare. Okay. 2 click orbit. I'll do it back over the beat. 2 click flare, orbit. And then 3 click orbit. So your 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then your 3 click flare is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 3 click flare will restart like on beat every time, whereas the 2 click flare, if you do it as orbits, it's sort of syncopated and will restart sometimes on downbeat, sometimes on upbeat, depending. You're god dang right, fast shiny bearings. This is the sick ass scratch and stream. SASS, the SAS. Sal, why do you add clicks? Wait, to the flare? Why do you add clicks from a 2 click to a 3 click flare? Is that what you're asking? I feel like you're not asking that because that's like when I did 3 with a 2 and 4 with a 3. So, well, that's like the technique, right? So a 2 click flare has 2 clicks for 3 notes. So let me see. So the concept of the flare gives you an extra note beyond however many clicks you do. So if you do 1 click, you get 2 notes. 2 clicks gets 3. 3 clicks gets 4. 4 clicks get 5, all the way up forever. It's only 1 bonus note, no matter what. So when you are doing a 2 click orbit, you get 3 notes each direction with 2 clicks, and a 3 click orbit gets 4 notes each direction with three clicks. Is that what you're asking? Or am I illiterate? Phrasing with boomerangs. Like oh, the visualizer is not 100% Sal. So yeah, definitely trust your ears over the visual. So a 2 click orbit. So all those are correct. The visualizer got those. And then a 3 click orbit. The first few were incorrect, but then it caught it eventually. The Sega video or the Sega routine. Oh man, somebody asked me about that yesterday. I should set it up. The thing is, I can't just freestyle it. Like I need to set it up with the controller and everything. I can do it. Obviously, I do it like every show, but it's just like it's just annoying to set up when I'm just freestyle scratching. But I will do it one time. Keep your eye out, and maybe I'll do a routine stream or something. Does that make sense so far, Sal? Do you get it? Wait, let me see. Okay, maybe I can partially do my Sega routine without the controller. I just can't do it past a certain um part. Like I can only do like the first half of it or something. Where's a second? Where is the beat? Where's the Sega beat? Where the heck is my Sega beat? Is this? No, just a second. I'm looking on my hard drive. I have it because I do this set all the time. What is this? Is this? No, that's like a recording of the routine. Here, maybe I can do, okay. I'll try this, just a second there. What is going on here? Maybe I'll do. Why is it so quiet? Because I have my up fader down because I'm a noob. Oh, that's funny. That's not this is not even either version. What version is this?
Welcome to your doom.
Second. I'll loop it there. Oops. There's where it starts.
Welcome to your doom.
There. I can loop that part. That's the best I can do without setting up the controller and everything. There we go. That's not the full version, obviously, but that's the best we can do on the fly. If I set it up one time to do my routines and stuff, then I will do the whole thing. I'm just catching up on the chat. Um, let's see. The Viz got confused. Okay, yeah. What's a crescent flare? I'll show that in a second. Oh, it is the 10th anniversary. Yeah, maybe I will do. Maybe I can do a breakdown routine or something. Maybe I should actually put it on Spotify finally. How is it such, I don't know. Man, this is one of the first beats that I actually made. Like for routines, I normally just use beats I find, right? But that one I produced in Ableton, and yeah, it just worked out. It was like, what did I sample? I sampled a drum beat from a Paul Nice record. I just watched a tutorial for the video game synth, and then I layered like every Sonic the Hedgehog sample that I could find, and some NBA Jam and all that. I could even, yeah, at some point I could break down even the beat for it, the Ableton production. But for now, okay, crescent flare. That's the crescent flare right there. The clicks that it's putting there are not 100%. Like the visualizer's not perfect, so it's like lying. But basically, it's 2 notes forward, 2 notes back, 3 clicks on the fader. It's a 3-click flare kind of variation. Mr. Nasty. And yeah, I don't know. If you have any other questions about it, let me know. I'm an open book. Yeah. 1 second. I want to check. This is my second stream. Yesterday was my first stream on YouTube. This is the second. We're at 6 watchers. Nice. My old intro? I still have that intro. The intro is every Monday. Masterclass Monday intro is that the beat you're talking about, the Toe Jam and Earl chill one. What up, Mr. Peanuts? Oh man, that's a good show, Shiny Rings. Actually, one of the first routines I ever posted online was using not Jet Set Radio Future, but the actual like original Jet Grind Radio or Jet Set Radio for Dreamcast. Yeah, I used one of the tracks for that. It wasn't one of the first routines I ever made, but it was one of the first I got a video of and posted on the internet. So it wasn't very good. Man, yeah, I heard that. Has it been like officially announced, or is it just rumors? Man, yeah, I need to find. I need to get in contact with Sega and get them to get me to do music for it. That'd be pretty sick. Oh man, I see. Oh yeah, open world. Oh man, come on, Sega. Let me. Who's in charge of the music? Get me in there. Anyone here's uncle work at Sega? Yo, thanks for the 100 bits, Mr. Peanuts.
guillotine. Cut like a guillotine. Cut like a guillotine. Cut like a guillotine. Cut like guillotine.
'70s beats, like the 1970s, like what, Jackson 5 or something. Do I have old school stuff? Yes, in theory, but I don't know. I'm not in old school mood right now. Yeah, word. Yeah, that's a good idea. Shiny bearings. I need to just do it Nike style. Vinyl touch. No, actually, you can't see, but off screen, my foot is on an iPad, and I'm drawing it as fast as I can. That's why there's some mistakes in it. No, but actually it's called Scratch Visualizer, and it's just reading the record for the the record movement and the fader for the clicks. Oh, yeah, like because of stretching and stuff, Final Touch. That's actually a feature just to keep it like basically yeah, the feature keeps it so that the starting position is roughly in the same spot, because otherwise if I go like if I scratch like a sample that's half a rotation away, it will be off the screen. So I've turned that on so that all the notation stays within the screen or within that little part of the screen. But if I was doing it full screen, then you can have it wrap around every rotation of the record. But it takes up too much space visually.
Breaking shit down to molecules, 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 breaking shit down to molecules. It's just like that as we proceed. 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 As we proceed.
Did I fully retire the 72? No, not fully. Like I definitely use it for shows a lot, but for I like the crossfader basically on the S11. The crossfader is my favorite crossfader. So this is my favorite scratch practice mixer. Yeah. But I still use the 72. There's still stuff I like about the 72. I wish I could mash the two mixers together, but It's scratch notation freestyle o'clock turntables. Yeah, we'll do some sound checking tomorrow, maybe before the stream. But yeah, scratch jam in the Discord tomorrow. Any of the people on YouTube who aren't privy to the stream, there's 13 people on YouTube I see. Just started streaming there, so yeah, there's Scratch Jam online tomorrow. And a little battle, flipper fun, if anybody's interested.
Cut
somewhere slower than this. Whoa, we got 23 on YouTube. Oh, is YouTube beating Twitch again? What do we have on Twitch? We only have 19 on Twitch. We have 23. YouTube's winning. If you're one of the 23 on YouTube, write something in the chat because I only see like 2 people writing. Twitch is more active. What up, Sash Sue? What up, Dave Dialect? What up, John Bunner and Kevin Adam? Is that a fast transform? Wait, which one? I forget. By the time I read the message, it's gone. What was I doing? I can't remember. If I do it again, try and point out. One time piece. That's the. we don't talk about that guy here. What up, Mr. Gatsby?
down, 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 down.
You're crazy, sick lunatic. You're multi watching. Beat man, chill. To scratch over drum and bass. Well, let me just see. Eddie Def in the house. How you doing, brother? The hamster man himself. The OG hamster. So Sash Sue, you're asking about drum and bass specific techniques. I mean, you can do everything over drum and bass. Like it's just I just scratch over like I would 80, 87, 88 BPM. But I would say for most people, if they're like trying to get the speed of drum and bass, usually the easiest techniques to double time are like chirp flares or chirps and one click flares. So that's like that's like your speed scratch for drum and bass. But then I kind of like trying to copy the drums with transforms too. You know, like especially if you put that pullback right on the snare, I kind of like how that sounds. But yeah, but you realistically you can do everything over drum bass. It's probably one of the most versatile tempos for scratching on. You can double time pretty much any of your scratches. In theory, it's not easy, but you can still do like 3 clicks, double time 2 clicks, all that over this tempo. We're getting a request. A new job is the, you know, I don't often take requests, but let me see what I can do. Only because you said you had a bad day and your request was good. If your day was good or your request was bad, this wouldn't happen. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if it works. This part, we'll see if this sounds good or not. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try it.
Light as a feather when I'm floating through, reading through the daily news. With the hurt within the golden rule. Centimeters of ether, I'm heating the speaker. Motivational teacher with words that burn people. Singing the headlines, line with discord. It's either genocide or the planet in uproar. Never good. The rules in paradise are never nice. The best laid plans of mice men are never right. I'm just a vagabond with flowers for Algernon, an average Joe who knows what the fuck is going on. It's the hope of my thoughts that I travel upon. Fly like an arrow of God until I'm gone. So drifting away like a feather in drifting away like a feather in air, letting my words take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevated. Keeping it vertical, forever elevator. Keeping it vertical, keeping it vertical, keeping it vertical, forever elevator. Forever elevator. Forever elevator. Forever keeping it vertical, forever elevator. Riding the escalator through the something that is drifting away like a feather in air, letting my words take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator. Riding the escalator to the something that is greater. So I'm drifting away like a feather in air, letting my soul take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator. Riding the escalator to the something that is greater.
Taking chances, taking chances, taking chances. Word tap dancing with wolves in the ice arena out there, deep in the woods of Arizona. The sun be out, life's ironic, ain't it? Trying to be Dali when I write surreal life, I paint it vivid. Paint it vivid. Habitat, crazy insane. Watching propaganda, 6 o'clock, news and insane. Cultures clash, all black and white trash. They're rebel in the cyberspace that might crash dash. To millennium, a million miles of running. At the speed of now, without no return gunning. Rambo style gun, old child gunning. Elbow loud, 2 times loud, stunning. When it hit ya, lift you off the earth like, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, lift you off the earth like, lift you off the earth like, lift you off the earth like, hey yo, take you right back to birth and take you right back.
This is not a great acapella for scratching, honestly. I'm gonna go back to the scratch sample.
It's just like that as we proceed. 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 It's just like as we proceed. It's just like that. It's just like that. It's just like that. It's just like that as we proceed. It's just like that. 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 It's just like that as we proceed.
Cut like a guillotine.
Breaking shit.
Rocking up deck in the B-boy. Rocking up deck in the B-boy stand. Rocking up deck in the B-boy stand. Rocking up deck in the B-boy stand. Rocking up deck. No static. Rocking up deck. Rocking up deck. Rocking up deck. Rocking up deck in the B-boy stance.
There we go. Yeah, let's go back to scratch loopers. Serato cannot handle all this stuff at once, so it's crackly. What up, Aaron from Australia? Hope that is all right, Mac. That is the best I can do on the fly. The TTM gets bigger and smaller because it's a feature to keep it all in one space. Otherwise, it will take up like the whole screen. So it scales it. Does that make sense? Is that all right with you? Rev Kev? What up, Rev Kev? What up, Twitch? What up, YouTube? Gonna find some new beats. Beats that are new. But they take a minute to load. What up, Wicked Wayada? Okay. I haven't scratched over this for a while. So Sashsu, as the story goes, I've told many a times on stream. When I was learning, my first reference and only reference was Qbert and Mixmaster Mike from the early 90s, or like 95 maybe. And basically, they were using a mixer. I don't know what mixer it was, but it was before the hamster switch was invented, and they plug the turntables into the opposite sides. And basically, for a while, that was they're like the only people I knew basically to look for. and they scratched hamster, and the videos I had were really old, so I just copied them basically. And yeah, as I've said many a time on my streams, I assumed that you could only scratch hamster. I didn't know any other DJs or anything, so I just kind of made up my own stories. Yeah, and so my in my head I was like, oh, you have to scratch you have to do hamster, and to mix you do regular. So yeah. Let's see what I said. Any suggestion on stringing a number of scratches together? Yours sound disjointed and forced. Yeah, so it's getting flow and connecting scratches is fairly simple but not easy. Basically the most common cause of people not being able to sort of flow and switch between scratches is that they've learned individual techniques and they sort of like scratch on different technique islands that they don't have bridges to. So it's like you're on this island, and then if you want to go this island, you like just have to like you just have to stop basically, and then like go that island, and then you have to stop and go the next one, right? There's not really flow between it, but basically the best thing you can do is every single technique that you have to be able to glue it to something very fundamental. So usually take all your open fader scratches and start combining them with chirps, and then all your closed fader scratches and combining them with stabs, and use the chirp or the stab as your pivot technique to go to different techniques. So you have like, say you have one click flares, and then you have chirps down here. So you have your chirp and then one click flare, and then you go back to your chirp and you get chirp 2-click flare. Then you go back to your chirp, and then you get chirp, what else? OG flare. And then you go back to your chirp. And so you use your chirp to jump between them all. And that's like the first step. That's probably will solve most of your issues, honestly. So I'll show an example. I'll just do chirps, and then I'll go into 1-clicks, and then 2-clicks, and then OGs. Etc., etc., right? So every single technique I switched into, I was always coming back to chirps. So chirp and then do something, chirp and do something else, chirp and do something. But it's important to have sort of fundamental combos. This is probably something that's fair for like Masterclass Monday to go into, to get a little deeper with it. But essentially, like when I teach people, in like when people take scratch lessons from me, every single new technique, I give like bread and butter combos, I call them, which are basically very short and simple pieces of combos between two techniques. And that's like the most important thing, is to have these really short, simple combos. And those are the ones, I call them bread and butter combos, because those are the ones you're going to use like 90% of the time. So like, yeah, 90% of the time when I'm scratching, I'm doing like very like sort of easy, simple combos. And then you get the depth from just from other stuff, basically like pitching and spacing and changing speeds and that. But yeah, it's best to have just like short, simple combos and keep that very easy to understand and easy to jump into. And then you add the complexity with musicality and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's the 5-minute explanation. Close fader techniques, stabs. Yeah, like a chirp is the most simple, basic open fader scratch, and then the stab is the most simple, basic closed fader scratch. So that's why they're the ones that I think are sort of the most essential to to kind of connect with your techniques that you have. Yeah, all of that was closed fader, and I kept coming back to stabs. Maybe not every transition, but yeah. But that's the idea.
Fresh.
Hello from Siberia. Dang. That's far away. That's pretty cold too, from what I hear. Mr. Cameroni in the house. The comeback kid. He just came back to scratching. Are you entering Flipper Fun this weekend or what? Oh man, it's the DJ battle. Oh, you've been gone a long time. It's a DJ battle, but it's for fun. It's not for prizes. It's just for practice and feedback. Getting better, 1 minute video Sunday. Get it. What do you mean? You have you have over 12 hours, Cameroni. Get it. All you need is a beat, some samples, record button. So this week, loosely do melodic scratching, but you can do whatever you want. But we talked about melodic scratching on Monday, so yeah, if you can incorporate some melodic scratching stuff, then that's sweet. Oh, 2 hours. Okay. I can't go for 5 hours like last night. That's crazy. Got a few people still on the YouTubes and the Twitch. Tomorrow, Sunday, Flipper Flop, 5 p.m. Eastern. Flipper Fun, I mean. DJ battle. Submit a video to vekked@vekked.com if you want in. Otherwise, get in the Discord channel, which I will post the link to on. There we go. There's the Discord channel for YouTube. And then on on the Twitch, we got the command for it. All right, everybody.